just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. DA, it's all yours.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got John Collins, De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul George. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Leonard in at small forward. And for the Clippers, Donovan Mitchell is out there with Williams. And it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Capella in at the center position.
And Chris, just how special was it to play for Detroit in your career? What relationship does this team have with their fans?
Yeah, it was so special. I mean, being able to go home to the house that I grew up in, to where my parents lived, and be able to go to the Pistons practice and be part of it, to put on that jersey. It was so special, man. This team is a mainstay of the city. I mean, you feel like you can lift up the whole city when you play in the Pistons. It was such a special part of my career.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Williams looking over the floor. It's tipped. Outside, Fox. Shoots from the corner, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Fox.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Williams against Fox. Passes it to Morris. Charity strike shot. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Workhorse from the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Now, here's Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. Good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
Williams passes to Middleton. And it's blocked.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
The Pistons have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Capella sends it back. They retain possession. Fox against Williams. It's blocked. Outside Collins. Here's Leonard. And oh, he jams it. Capella, wow.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Leonard. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Williams against Fox. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing, and he connects with the jumper.
Beautiful looking
jumping for Morris. He has such a nice release.
Pass to George. Takes it out to Leonard. And Fox has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 5. And he gets it to go.
They tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Outside, Fox. In the corner, George with it. Over Mitchell. And it's George missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Middleton the pass to Morris. Out of hand on it. Left side, Leonard. Three-pointer. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Mitchell wide open. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Catching up on the changes for...
Did you see that?
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Outside Hill. Pass to Tice. And Middleton kicks to Bertans. Unable to get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. He's going to... put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Bertans. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The shot, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tice passes to Hill. Bogdanovich looking around. Bertans kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Gobert. Here's Tice. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And looking back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player. He's shown he belongs. He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Middleton the pass to Tice. Hill with it. He's picked up by Wall. Hill has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range. And Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, when you call that great efficiency, both inside and out. New contract this summer. The reward is terrific play.
Here's Hill after the basket by Detroit. Middleton outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
That was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Here's Gobert. Bertans grabs the board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. That one drops for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Hill. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over the wall. Bogdanovich, no luck. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Hill with it. The pass to Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got 7 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
As a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I always said it's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Credit to coaching, GM. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Hill, Daniel Tice out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always dead. Thank you. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
You did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on him. Like, you would roast it over back in the day. Oh, my goodness. Off the team. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something. Give me something. Give me something.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Fox against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and safetiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial Sixth Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Clippers trail by 17. No good. Shot missing. George with the defensive effort. Healed with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Fox. Almost, but it rolls out. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And Morris does a great job keeping his head up, finding his teammates for quality shots.
Fox goes in, and the basket is good. Fox has got 11.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Pass to Bertans for three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Bertans got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pistons leading by 14. And here's Leonard from three. Rebound by the Clippers. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball's knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Mitchell against Hield. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Capella.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Fox passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. It's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Clippers trail by 16. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Collins checked in for the Pistons. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Fox. Here's Mitchell. Good, nice job down low. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Drills the three-pointer.
I love his shot selections today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Clippers trail by 17. Williams passes to Bertans. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Pass goal, the pass to Collins. George with the ball. Working on Bertans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more. But I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now. Oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. Hill comes in for Williams.
The height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up to these types of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Hill drives in. Here's Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 19. Pass goal, the pass to George. Yes, that goes in. George has got 8 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And George with the stuff.
And you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Ball with the steal. Outside Collins. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Cabela's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Wall with the ball. It's stolen by Morris. And here they come. Shot to stop the run. The putback. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
You got to push Capella out of the paint. When you don't, you almost have to foul him. Well, to me, Clint Capella is a classic center. I mean, I love his hands. Great footwork. I mean, he takes what is given to him. He plays inside, protects the rim. And if you throw it up, he'll finish it with authority.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Bogdanovich in for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Ball against Hill. Pass to Tice. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in.
You can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. No good with the layup. And so it's the Detroit Pistons sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 2 assists. Kenny, what's your... That's all for now.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half, we've got Kawhi Leonard. John Collins is out there with Ayton. And it's Fox. And it's George in at the 2-guard position. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Williams against Fox. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Free throw no good for Lou Williams.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Rebound by the the Pistons.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Capella. And the rejection by Collins. But they get it back. Shot clock at 2. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And Collins has got the ball here for the Pistons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Well, I like that imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Back to Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got 5 now.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
It's Fox with the drive.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Capella. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. High arcing shot and the rejection by Collins. He's checked in for Capella. Then for the Pistons, Doumbouya comes in for Ayton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Paul George. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. There's the lob to the hoop, and the jam by Doumbouya.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Shots good by Williams. 7 points in the game.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. That most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's no doubt, D.A. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morris kicks to Doumbouya. Hits it from three-point range. Doumbouya's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
The Clippers shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Bertens. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Some people have already predicted future MVP. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch them grow.
It will. Just look at what a sniper
See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
A three from Morris. Bertans grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he makes that one. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The three with the tip, controls the rebound, puts it back up and in. 15 points for Sekou Doumbouya.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. John Wall. Wall passes to Gobert, and the shot goes down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That's his first personal foul.
The Clippers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. The Pistons shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Foul call. John Wall. That's his second personal foul.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
The first one falls. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Hill. Shot clock at 5. And another turnover here by Detroit. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Clippers. Miller comes in for Mitchell. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Hill, the feed to Miller. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Miller's got his first 2 points.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Doumbouya can't get it to go. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
So solid at making defenders feel uneasy. He knows how to get them to foul him, too.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for Detroit. Gobert, the pass to Pascal. Ayton with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Levine inside the three-point line. Good. He hits the jump shot. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
With the swift release and the strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hill kicks to Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And let's go back to the pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Daniel Tice out there with Clint Capella. And there's Hill. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's Capella. You can't get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the pass to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And the Clippers call time here. Chris, I read this the other day. The NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Hill looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the
Collins finds Stevenson to the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. McRae passes to Capella.
Cai fora.
And the shot is good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Chandler. Chris Middleton comes in for Landry Shamet. Mitchell, he's checked in for McRae. And it's Williams in for Hill. And a switcher also for Detroit. Jumboy is checked in.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Here's Hield. Good work defensively by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
They love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my God. This would be great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. What I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Clock at 6. Pistons passing it around. No good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of these
time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured as a coach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
Hield kicks to Morris over Williams. Morris, no good. Clippers trail by 19. And Sekou Doumbouya is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Williams, and again the Clippers good for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Collins dishes to Ayton. Here's Doumbouya. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Williams passes to Mitchell. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 11 points here in just the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Mitchell. And the officials signal the backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Leonard, he's checked in for Doumbouya. Paul George comes in for Hield, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Morris.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers, trailing by 19. Rebounded by the Pistons. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played this?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the city. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat, when LeBron and Wade, they're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well, and that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship. It's like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Good work defensively by Capella. Clippers trail by 18. Williams double team. Passes to Mitchell. Here's Capella. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Nobody near George. Off target from outside. LA's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Capella. Six to shoot. Mitchell outside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Can they get it? And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Now the Clippers with it. It's a 14-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams gets the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
He feeds it to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Morris really rises up to these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with the throw.
7 seconds left in the game. Fox, no good. And so the Pistons take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do.
Jogou pro gasto. Esse cara aqui que tá devendo.